What I'm about to show you will literally break your brain. There's a place in Asia where rivers run uphill, where gravity itself seems broken. A cave so massive it creates its own weather system, clouds and rain trapped inside, and a desert that vanishes and reappears like it's playing hide and seek with reality. This isn't CGI. These are real places you could visit tomorrow. Scientists are still baffled. Some of these locations were hidden from the world for decades, and tourists who've been there, they come back changed, like they've seen something Earth was never supposed to reveal. By the end of this video, you'll never look at a map the same way again. Fact 30. The ultimate island empire. Indonesia claims the ultimate island bragging rights with over 17,000 islands scattered across two mighty oceans. This extraordinary archipelago stretches 3,500 miles end to end, creating an incredible 50,000 miles of pristine coastline. Some islands harbor dense tropical jungles, while countless others remain completely untouched by human civilization throughout history. Fact 29. The sound that shattered the world. Krakatoa's 1883 eruption created history's loudest recorded sound at 310 decibels, literally shattering eardrums across continents. This Indonesian volcano's catastrophic explosion traveled 3,000 miles, fooling distant listeners into believing they heard nearby artillery fire. The blast's devastating pressure wave circled Earth multiple times while claiming 36,000 innocent lives. Fact 28. The alien island of Earth. Yemen's mystical Socotra Island resembles an alien world where evolution took a completely different path over millions of isolated years. Remarkably, 1/3 of its plant species exist nowhere else on our entire planet. The iconic dragon's blood trees bleed crimson sap while resembling giant umbrellas scattered across this otherworldly landscape that defies earthly explanation. Fact 27. The floating island kingdom. India's magnificent Majuli Island holds the record as our planet's largest river island, floating majestically within the powerful Brahmaputra River, covering 880 square kilometers. This remarkable cultural haven faces constant erosion threats from relentless waters. Despite continuously shrinking boundaries, resilient communities continue thriving on this extraordinary landmass surrounded entirely by flowing water. Fact 26. The gates of hell that never close. Turkmenistan's infamous Darvaza crater has blazed continuously since 1971 when Soviet drilling operations accidentally collapsed the unstable ground. Panicked scientists ignited escaping methane to prevent toxic gas spread, desperately expecting flames to extinguish within weeks. Instead, this 70-meter-wide inferno continues burning relentlessly, earning its terrifying nickname as Hell's Eternal Gateway. Fact 25. The sea that's actually a lake. The massive Caspian Sea defies all logic as the world's largest lake masquerading as a legitimate sea. This enormous inland water body spans 371,000 square kilometers, while sitting 28 meters below sea level mysteriously. Despite its oceanic name and appearance, it remains completely landlocked, containing saltwater and hosting ancient marine life. Fact 24. The ice river longer than Los Angeles. Central Asia's mighty Fedchenko Glacier stretches an incredible 77 kilometers through the treacherous Pamir Mountains, making it the longest glacier outside polar regions. This colossal ice river, significantly longer than Los Angeles itself, has flowed continuously for thousands of years. Fed by heavy snowfall, it remains largely unseen due to its remote high-altitude location. Fact 23. The river wave that defies gravity. China's powerful Qiantang River produces the world's mightiest tidal bore phenomenon called the Silver Dragon. Massive ocean tides create towering waves reaching 9 meters high, racing upstream at 40 kilometers per hour with tremendous force. This spectacular phenomenon completely transforms the river's flow direction, attracting crowds and daredevil surfers attempting to ride this aquatic monster. Fact 22. The desert that drowns itself. India and Pakistan's Great Rann of Kutch dramatically transforms from blinding white salt desert to shallow lake seasonally. During intense monsoons, seawater floods the flats, creating temporary inland seas across vast territories. When waters recede, evaporation leaves behind sparkling salt crusts so brilliantly reflective that astronauts mistake them for snowfields from space. Fact 21. The desert that turns green. Oman's remarkable Dhofar region performs an annual magic trick, dramatically transforming from arid desert to lush green paradise. Summer monsoons bring cool ocean winds, refreshing rain, and mysterious mist, creating flowing waterfalls and blooming valleys. This incredible temporary transformation attracts visitors from across the Gulf seeking Arabia's rare emerald season. Fact 20. The war zone that accidentally saved nature. Korea's heavily fortified demilitarized zone became Asia's greatest unintentional wildlife sanctuary after 70 years of complete human absence. This 2.5-mile-wide militarized buffer zone now shelters over 70 endangered mammal species and 300 bird species, including rare Asiatic black bears, magnificent red-crowned cranes, and even elusive amur leopards roaming freely through minefields. Fact 19. The natural skyscraper dam threatening millions. Tajikistan's Lake Sarez formed when a catastrophic 1911 earthquake triggered massive landslides, creating the world's tallest natural dam standing 567 meters high, taller than most skyscrapers. This unstable geological giant precariously holds back a 75-kilometer lake containing billions of tons of water. Scientists continuously monitor this ticking time bomb that could devastate entire valleys downstream. Fact 18. The mystical river that defies gravity. Cambodia's extraordinary Tonle Sap River performs nature's only annual flow reversal, dramatically changing direction with seasonal monsoons in a hydraulic miracle. During dry periods, it obediently drains the Great Lake into the mighty Mekong River. But when torrential monsoons arrive, the swollen Mekong forces water backward upstream, expanding the lake fourfold and flooding surrounding ancient forests. Fact 17. The canyon deeper than Kilimanjaro is tall. Tibet's mysterious Yarlung Changpo Canyon plunges an unfathomable 6,009 meters deep, making it significantly deeper than Mount Kilimanjaro's towering height. This remote Himalayan gorge remained shrouded in legendary Shangri-La myths until the 1990s. The thundering Brahmaputra River carved this impossible chasm through seemingly impenetrable mountain terrain over millions of years. Fact 16. The desert dunes that compose symphonies. Mongolia's Gobi Desert harbors singing dunes that create haunting, otherworldly melodies when billions of sand grains shift and cascade down slopes. These massive musical mountains produce deep, organ-like notes powerful enough to vibrate through solid ground for kilometers. Each towering dune generates its own unique acoustic signature, a phenomenon so mystical that even Marco Polo documented these ethereal desert concerts. Fact 15. The ancient lake that turned bubblegum pink. India's mysterious Lonar Lake shocked scientists worldwide in 2020 when its waters suddenly transformed bright strawberry pink overnight without warning. This 50,000-year-old crater lake, formed by an ancient asteroid impact, dramatically changed color due to exploding populations of salt-loving microbes and algae. The shocking transformation created a surreal bubblegum milk appearance in this already unique geological wonder. Fact 14. The haunting underwater ghost forest. Kazakhstan's Erie Lake Kindy conceals a perfectly preserved underwater forest frozen in time since 1911. An earthquake-triggered landslide suddenly submerged living spruce trees, creating a haunting aquatic graveyard beneath crystal-clear mountain waters. Ghostly gray trunks stand upright like underwater tombstones, their delicate pine needles miraculously preserved, creating an otherworldly diving experience through sunken woodlands. Fact 13. From steaming jungle to Everest's death zone. Nepal achieves Earth's most extreme elevation change within just 200 kilometers of dramatic terrain. The sultry southern Tarai Plains begin near sea level with humid, crocodile-infested jungles. Drive north briefly through impossible mountain passes, and you'll reach Mount Everest's oxygen-starved summit at 8,849 meters, experiencing every conceivable climate zone. Fact 12. The endless beach longer than entire countries. Bangladesh's magnificent Cox's Bazar stretches 120 unbroken kilometers as the world's longest natural beach paradise. This golden shoreline along the Bay of Bengal offers consistently gentle waves and perfectly packed sand ideal for endless walking adventures. This geographic crown jewel stretches longer than many European nations' entire coastlines. Fact 11. The impossible Rainbow Mountains. China's breathtaking Zhangye Mountains display impossible rainbow stripes formed over 20 million years of patient geological artistry. Iron oxide deposits create brilliant crimson reds and sunset oranges, while other rare minerals add emerald greens, sapphire blues, and royal purples. These photogenic peaks appear digitally enhanced, but represent completely natural geological masterpieces carved by relentless erosion. Fact 10. The land where Earth catches fire. Azerbaijan hosts over 350 of the world's 700 mud volcanoes, creating bizarre landscapes of bubbling earth. Unlike traditional lava volcanoes, these spew ice-cold mud mixed with natural gas. Some ignite when methane meets oxygen, producing flames shooting 15 meters high. Fact 9. The endless sand ocean. Saudi Arabia's empty quarter forms the world's largest continuous sand sea, covering 250,000 square miles. Towering dunes reach 820 feet across this France-sized desert, where temperatures exceed 50 degrees Celsius, and GPS navigation prevents getting hopelessly lost. Fact 8. Earth's deepest accessible point. The Dead Sea sits 430 meters below sea level as Earth's lowest exposed land point. Its extreme 34% salinity makes swimming impossible while allowing effortless floating. Rich minerals, extra oxygen, and filtered sunlight create a unique wellness environment. Fact 7. The flattest nation defying waves. The Maldives holds the flattest country record with its highest point at merely 2.4 meters above sea level. This Indian Ocean nation resembles barely emerged land constantly threatened by rising waves. Officials held underwater cabinet meetings highlighting sea level dangers. Fact 6. Siberia's gateway to Earth's past. Siberia's Batagaika crater expands as a massive gateway exposing ancient Earth layers. Permafrost melt created this kilometer-long, 86-meter-deep chasm, revealing Ice Age fossils up to 200,000 years old. Landslides deepen it 30 meters yearly. Fact 5. The double landlocked nation. Uzbekistan achieves rare double landlocked status, surrounded by landlocked neighbors. Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, and Turkmenistan. Reaching any ocean requires crossing 2 international borders. Only Liechtenstein shares this geographic imprisonment. Fact 4. The Forbidden Sacred Peak. Bhutan's Gangkhar Puensum remains the world's tallest unclimbed peak at 7,570 meters. Despite modern mountaineering advances, Bhutan prohibits climbs above 6,000 meters, respecting sacred spiritual beliefs. This 24,000-foot summit maintains pristine status through cultural protection. Fact 3. The Mountain of Ancient Seafloor. Mount Everest's summit contains marine fossils proving it was once tropical seafloor. Limestone layers hold trilobite and crinoid fossils from the prehistoric Tethys Ocean, formed 450 million years ago. India's collision with Asia elevated underwater sediments into today's highest mountain. Fact 2. The coldest inhabited place. Siberia's Verkhoyansk endures Earth's coldest permanent settlement with temperatures plummeting to minus 67.7 degrees Celsius. 500 hardy residents survive January averages around minus 50 degrees Celsius. Boiling water freezes mid-air, ink solidifies, and schools close below -55 degrees Celsius. Fact 1. The wettest inhabited place. India's Mawsyn Ram receives 11,872 millimeters of annual rainfall, making it Earth's wettest inhabited place. This Meghalaya village endures 20 times London's precipitation during monsoons. Locals fashion bamboo umbrellas and grass soundproofing to survive these deluges. From forests at the bottom of lakes to deserts that come alive with music, Asia proves our planet is far stranger and more magical than science fiction. But here's the real question. Which of these facts blew your mind the most? Was it the island that bleeds red sap, the river that runs backward, or the canyon deeper than Kilimanjaro is tall? Drop your favorite in the comments. I'll be reading them all. And if this video left you questioning reality, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell, because we've only just scratched the surface of Earth's most impossible secrets.